Hello guys, so today I decided to make the imitation crab salad I talked about in my other videos. And right now I've already chopped up the cilantro, and right now I'm just dicing up some avocados. The ones you see that are already cut up, I just took some of the bad parts out and then just diced it. Now these are the English cucumbers. I actually did peel them this time with the peeler that I got from Publix, and then I sliced them into half, and then I sliced those halves into halves as well. So they're cut into 4 slices, and then I'm just cutting them into tiny little cubes. And I had already cut up some limes as well. I cut up 2 limes, but later on I actually ended up using a third lime, and my daughter helped me shred the crab meat, but she didn't want her little hands in the video. And I've learned that I use way too much salt, so in this video I'm not going to use that much salt. Here I am just squeezing the limes. I really got to get a lime squeezer. Just trying to get as much out of it as I can. And I had more limes. I don't know why I was doing so much. Megumi ended up adding another lime. Well, I don't think she added a whole fourth lime to her own, but she ended up getting another lime and then adding a little bit more to her own salad. I was actually going to do tomatoes, but my younger daughter, she does not like tomatoes. And then I think my daughter and I decided to not add tomatoes because we were going to just serve Emmy first and then put tomatoes in the rest of the salad for the rest of us, but we decided we didn't really need it today. Just squeezing in the lime. Squeezing and mixing. Just mixing it all together. You can also add, if you wanted to, you can cut up some fresh jalapeno and also cut it into little cubes and add it. Some people like it like that. I prefer mine with sauce. Mostly because since everybody in the house eats so differently, I don't want to add something that somebody else wouldn't like, and that it would just be easier to just add it to my own plate. That avocado had a few little spots that were not good, and like I said earlier, I just had to chop off those little areas. Now just adding the diced cucumber and the cilantro. I used the rest of the bunch. I had half of a bunch, I think, and I just used the rest of it. And just mixing everything together. And this is usually eaten with tostadas, or you can even eat it with saltine crackers if that's what you prefer. Of course, I like mine with tostadas. And some Valentina sauce on it. Or tapatio. I had to go back and add another extra lime, like I said earlier. It just was not, it wasn't as lemony as I wanted it to be. Just squeeze that lemon good. I always like to use the spoon to try to squeeze out as much as I can from the lime. If you were going to make this salad, would you add more lime? Would you be happy with 3 limes? Or would you need more like Megumi? Honestly, if we added another lime or two, I probably would have been pretty good. Yeah, I'm just cutting up another avocado. Gotta remove the seed from the middle. Dicing it up. Yeah, the thing about these recipes is that nobody ever wrote them down for me. I just kind of learned as I went. When I was a kid, I'd grow up and I, would watch people cook, my mom or my aunts or whatever, and then I would learn how to make it. That's why I always kind of mess up my measurements and stuff. I also kind of go by taste, like, does it need more avocado? Does it need more lime? Does it need more salt? And that's usually how I'll make these recipes that aren't really, like, written down anywhere. Gotta get the whole thing in there. It was really delicious. I probably ate like 4 tostadas. And then Megumi just puts them in a little avocado shell, and she was eating it just with a fork, and Emmy also ate it. This this plate was for Emmy because we were gonna add tomato, and then we just decided not to, but you can add tomatoes if you want to yours. It was just really good because it had a lot of avocado, so we didn't really we didn't weren't really feeling the tomato. But if you wanted to, you can add it.